Remember how World of Warcraft, parent company Blizzard for the past how many years have been mired in massive player uh, exoduses, uh, very, very, very embarrassing lawsuits that indicate not just the female staff, but males as well, had endured what can only be described as frat boy culture or girl culture, sorority culture. I don't know. What you have is a bunch of young people with zero responsibility making a ton of money, so they act like garbage. It's been dominating the headlines for the past year or so as the World of Warcraft community shrinks to one of the smallest numbers I've seen in the modern era. But they've fixed all that now. That's right. Everything's going to be better from here on out as World of Warcraft during its new Dragonflight alpha has removed all gendered language. Can we take a minute? All of those employees that were harassed have now been retconned as unharassed. Everything has been fixed. And before we get into the story, just a reminder, if you use Netflix or Hulu or any of these streaming services, and you're not using a VPN, you're missing out on an absolute ton of content. And I have a massive, massive discount available for private internet access, channel sponsor. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. You can access all sorts of content. There are entire series and shows that you probably don't even know you should have access to since you're paying for the service that don't. You can also use a VPN, obviously, to protect your data. Private internet access is 100% open source, has a strict no logs policy, 24/7 customer support. They have a short time promotion going on right now with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't have VPN, use my link in the description below to pick one up today. World of Warcraft Dragonflight drops gendered language from character creator. Wow. Yes, finally. Now, I'm going to say this. I know I will have a lot of people that feel embarrassed because they play World of Warcraft still, watch this video. Or people that left. If you're like me, you dealt with Blizzard's kind of complacency with World of Warcraft because you just love the game and you love the community. Then the Hong Kong stuff happened, and a lot of people left. A lot. Then the lawsuits happened, and a lot of people left. Then everyone realized how awesome Final Fantasy XIV Online is, and many of the community from World of Warcraft moved over there, including me. I play Final Fantasy XIV, and I'll be streaming it tomorrow. Actually, I have a blast with it. We have our own guild house and the Quarter Pounders. So anyway, check it out. Anyway, so a lot of people have been looking for, there's Ashes of Creation coming out. There was New World for about a minute before that fell apart. There's never been more people interested in MMOs, but there's also been never more options. And I admit, I got sucked into the Dragonflight excitement because I do like World of Warcraft. I just do. I admit that. We all have our flaws. I admit it. Okay? I like World of Warcraft a lot. And there's a lot of times that I'll justify it to myself in a wide variety of ways, but it's just the way it is. Life is short. And, if your favorite band says something politically that you don't like, you shouldn't rob yourself of enjoying their music. Your favorite actor is like a lunatic, but you love their movies. You shouldn't feel bad enjoying them because life is short and it is fragile. Okay? So if you want to play World of Warcraft, you don't owe me any kind of an apology. You don't owe anyone any kind of justification for it. That said, this is pretty hilarious. Blizzard's new World of Warcraft expansion offers non-gendered body types and pronouns. Oh my God, thank God. The 3 players on Earth that didn't play World of Warcraft because of this can now play. And the 5,000 people that leave, who will be labeled all sorts of terrible things, to go play Final Fantasy where, women are still women, and fan service is still a thing, and you don't have a bunch of prudes running the game. By the way, this is all projection. This is Blizzard trying to atone for their bad behavior by pushing this garbage on their player group. Look, every major AAA video game company these days, like Ubisoft or Ubisoft, whatever you want to call them, they all do this crap. Body type 1, body type 2. It's no, you're a man or a woman. Sorry. And by the way, for those people out there that feel you're playing like a dwarf or a lizard or whatever. Like, come on. Who is actually not playing World of Warcraft because of this? Who? This is peak slacktivism, and that's why people will quit World of Warcraft. They managed. This is like classic Blizzard. Is it a big deal? No. But maybe just shut up about it and put out a good game and keep your head down. That's what I would be saying if I were running Blizzard. Maybe keep your head down and put out the best possible product you can and shut up. Stop tweeting. Stop investigating yourself for bad behavior and declaring no wrongdoing. Just shut up and put out a game that is hemorrhaging subscribers at an all-time rate. Maybe manage to like allow hype to build a little bit for your new expansion before completely blowing it up with garbage like this. The alpha for World of Warcraft Dragonflight, WoW's 9th expansion, is here, and players are already testing out the new content. While not all of the expansion's new content is available, I don't like to play alphas, by the way, because I like to experience the content, like, for the first time in its more final form. Now, if you're Asmongold or something like that and you're streaming it, obviously you would. Anyway, Blizzard has included an important, according to Polygon, update to its character creation menu in its first build, non-gendered language. World of Warcraft news and data mining site Wowhead reported Thursday that voice and pronoun options may be coming later in that build. Oh, thank God. Pronouns, not the pay-to-win mentality, not the gold farming. Please allow me to accost everyone around me with my pronouns floating over my head. That's what's most important in these fantasy games. The change is currently implemented in the alpha renames male and female body options to Body 1 and Body 2. So I guess when I see a bunch of Body 2s out there and I'm telling how they look like a bunch of sweet big booty Body 2s, I'm not harassing them because they don't actually have a gender, right? Characters created using the Body 1 option will be what used to be male. Notably, this is where facial hair options live. Body 2, using the existing female customization options, these characters have bobs. Oh my God. Changing the shape of most outfits. Players can change body types when creating their character at or in-game barbershop in town. In addition to changing language around body type, WoW had discovered that pronoun selection may also be coming to the game in a future build. That's what we needed. Let me sign up. Let me pre-order. However, Wowhead points out the game rarely, if ever, refers to player characters using gendered titles or specific pronouns. Perhaps this pronoun selection will be for the benefit of other players and will appear around the characters when signing up for groups. Someone like adding he, him, she, her, they, them after their name on social media. Whew, thank God. Finally, Wowhead cited an interview with World of Warcraft game director Ion Hazakostas, who mentioned a desire to allow players to choose player voices, saying it will likely come to World of Warcraft at some point, although it's unclear if this will happen. Why are you wasting time on this? Seriously. Like, this is also a company that had a bill suite. They also covered up all the women in the paintings in the game, not the men though. This is like peak idiocy. Like, are you kidding me? And of course, you get a bunch of morons on Twitter that don't pay for World of Warcraft applauding it. And this is exactly who they're targeting, right? World of Warcraft new X-Pack uses inclusive language and introduces pronouns. Of course the community is outraged. You understand that it's not that the community, TM, cares or doesn't care about the pronoun's existence. It's that you're wasting time on pointless crap that no one cares about. And there's always, literally always something better you can spend time on in terms of your game. There just is. Here's the thing. If I'm a man, biological male, and I see myself as a biological female, there was absolutely nothing stopping me from choosing female character body type, right? You could see Colin Wright tweeting, gender ideology has infected world of Warcraft. The upcoming expansions eliminating male and female character options and replacing them with body 1 and body 2. Players will also be able to select he, him. You can see Wowhead. I mean, I don't get it. You see, I want to run to the forums right now. I'm sure they're absolutely giddy about this change, as they're known to be welcoming and inclusive. You know, though, at some point, as cold as this sounds by modern day standards, why does the 99% continue to have to live at the whims of the less than 1%? And they'll say, well, this doesn't affect you. This doesn't affect you. That's gaslighting. Yes, it does. Because words matter. A male is a male and a female is a female. All right? It's ridiculous. The idea that you spent time, that a developer spent any amount of time on this instead of making the game as good as it can be, is an insult to paying customers. They went around the entire game by the, after they were exposed in these lawsuits, they went around the entire game and deleted, covered up all the women in paintings. By the way, they weren't that spicy. Okay. They might've had a low cut top or something like that. They went out there and did all of that. Who's that for? 90% of your player base is men. By the way, the men there are plenty of pictures of shirtless men in the game. Nobody said anything about that. What an absolute joke. Blizzard continues to be Blizzard. And I don't care if people get offended by it, but look, at some point, I'm not interested in constantly having to bend my company to the unhinged screechings of a few people on Twitter. Maybe that's why World of Warcraft continues to circle the drain. I'll see you in Final Fantasy, though. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon. Make sure you check out private internet access. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Sign up today before their massive 83% off discount ends.